Welcome to PupStars Pet Care, where we care, we're there, no worries. Join us as we give you a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to care for your fur baby on a daily basis. We start off our morning printing out all the reports we need to ensure the dogs get what they need each morning. And of course, we have to turn on those lights and get these babies out to potty. So we scoop the poop, we get some boops, and then we bring them on in so they can settle down for breakfast. We start by lining up all the bowls, labeling them with the names and the amounts of the corresponding feeding and medication instructions from the logs that we just printed out, ensuring that each pup has their own specific food and the proper amount given to keep with what they are typically getting when they're at home. Now that all the bowls are prepped and ready, we feed everyone individually in their own condo or suite, and all medication is given according to the directions and administered directly to the pup to ensure that they get their proper dosing. While everyone is chowing down, we go around and we fill all the waters. We also take any of the empty bowls for those pups that eat pretty fast and finish their food rather quickly. Now it's time to prep additional water bowls for all our incoming daycare dogs. We make sure every daycare dog has their own unit and their own clean, fresh water bowl. Our mornings here at PupStars are pretty fast-paced, from washing pets' belongings, answering doors, phones, emails, prepping our disinfectant spray bottles and mop buckets around the facility, making sure that all our water bowls are placed in all the yards, still while scooping poop from every dog that rings that doorbell. Now that things have settled down a bit, comes most of the computer work, making sure we check our voicemails so we can see if there are any changes for the day. We make sure every new pup that registers with us is fully vaccinated and has had a fecal within 6 months. Once the vet gives us a green light that everything is up to date, we can then message the parent and invite them in for a temperament test and tour. Meet Sanjata Williamson, aka Jatu.
My name is Jatu, and I currently manage PupStars Pet Care.
He's the friendly face you'll see most times giving tours. Jatu makes sure all of your questions are answered and that the day-to-day operations at PupStars are running as smoothly as they should.
Our business consists of 9 businesses in one. We have daycare, we have dog walking, boarding, grooming, pet sitting. We have retail here. We have transportation services on a day-to-day basis.
Meet Lindsay. She's our marketing director, and she's responsible for most of the cute photos and videos you see on our social media.
It just shows what we're all about, how much we love every animal, how each member of our team connects with them. Everybody creates a personal relationship with every pet here. Everybody has a genuine care for what they do, and I think coming in here and seeing on a day-to-day basis, no matter if somebody's having a bad day or in a bad mood or something, that they come in here and set that aside, and it really is all about the care and love that everybody gives to the animals, and I think that is a really wonderful and special thing.
Meet Yasmin. She's our lead handler and supervisor.
My job is to oversee the facility and make sure everything runs smoothly throughout the day. I am also here to help the staff in creating a safe and happy environment for your pups.
Khalil and Marco spend a lot of time in the yard with the dogs, also making sure they're paying attention to body language and the comfortability of the dogs.
What I usually do is I get a gauge for the dog that is on the more shy side. Usually the dogs come and they're ready to play, but there may be a few dogs that may be a little shy and need to be helped to integrate into the group.
For me, handling groups is it's a little challenging sometimes. I'm going on 5 years doing this under my belt, so I have a little experience doing it. I'm pretty good at handling groups with higher end energy, making sure they play, but they don't get to an extent where something bad's gonna happen or a little fight's gonna happen or anything like that.
Marcos is also our shuttle driver. So every morning he prints out his own report so he knows what dogs are on the schedule for pickup that day. He pulls his keys and then heads around the city for the dogs that are anxiously awaiting pickup so they can come and play.
The steps I take to make sure a dog feels secure before we get into the bus is I like to take my time with them. I don't like to rush. I like to make sure that they feel comfortable before getting on the bus, because the bus can sometimes feel a little overwhelming for a dog. As you all know, we live in a city. There's so many speed bumps everywhere. There's so many potholes everywhere. So I try my best to make sure they're comfortable in the bus. So every time I have to pick them up, they don't feel like they have to be scared to come to PupStars.
Meet John. John is not only a handler, but he's also one of our groomers.
Mi nombre es John. Mi puesto de trabajo acá en PupStar es en el área de grooming y en el área del daycare.
Most dog grooming consists of shampoo and condition. We also do dry baths by request. Once your pup is thoroughly shampooed and conditioned, now begins the drying process. We have several different types of dryers, and John uses several different methods depending on your pup's coat and temperament. Meet Elmer. He's one of our in-home caretakers, whether for dogs or cats.
Ok, mi nombre es Elmer Paz. Soy caminador de perros aquí en PupStars.
The logistics of dog walking can get very hectic. We have to take parking into consideration, distance in between each walk, and of course, any unforeseen instances that may occur. We make sure when we get to every walk that we're checking the door, we're entering, announcing ourselves, and of course, greeting your pup who's so excited to see us. Once the dogs are put up for their midday nap, we then begin cleaning the facility. That includes sweeping and mopping our playrooms. We disinfect all of our condos and suites, and then everything must sit for 10 minutes before thoroughly being scrubbed and rinsed so that they're ready for the next occupant. When you work with dogs, there's always something to do or clean, such as dusting our retail shelves, organizing, checking in on inventory. As the day winds down, we're going to have a rush of people here to pick up their pups, and we want to make sure that dog departures go as smooth as possible. So we get their leashes and harnesses ready. Learning how to put on all these dog devices can sometimes be interesting. We also go over one of our many checklists that we have throughout the day to ensure all of our closing procedures are properly followed. Once we've done this, it ensures that the pup should have a nice, restful night. Everyone's questions, concerns, or requests were addressed for the day, and it's lights out so we can do it all again the next day. Thank you for joining us on this behind-the-scenes tour of what it takes to care for your pups on a daily basis. We hope you'll like and subscribe to our page and continue to tell all your friends about what we do. We're fueled with passion, and we hope to see you again soon. Join our pack today.